Welcome to NAMI Wisconsin, a grassroots organization dedicated to providing education, support, and advocacy for people affected by mental illness and their families. NAMI is the state organization of the National Alliance on Mental Illness, aka NAMI. There are 3 tiers of NAMI, including the national, state, and local organizations. Our mission is to improve the quality of life of people affected by mental illness and to promote recovery. NAMI is the nation's largest mental health grassroots organization and was founded right here in the state of Wisconsin.
I'm Nancy Abraham. I was involved in the formation of the NAMIs at the local level, NAMI Dane County, National NAMI, and then NAMI Wisconsin. I was and am and continue to be involved because I have a son who has schizophrenia. At some of our board business meetings, we were literally crying, screaming, strategizing, advocating, supporting, because there was nothing. So everything had to be built from nowhere.
I'm Mary Kay Battaglia, and I'm the Executive Director at NAMI Wisconsin. Our affiliates, we're so blessed in Wisconsin because NAMI was started here in Wisconsin. So I think we have such a historical history of amazing affiliates who provide services, not only support groups and classes, but many of them have crisis intervention teams in the communities. So they work with the counties and the law enforcement departments to help support people and their families that are living with a mental illness. But they really are the foundation of our organization and provide so many services throughout the state of Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, we have many local NAMI affiliates across the state. They are the boots on the ground of our organization, providing in-person virtual support groups, community awareness, and mental health education. NAMI Wisconsin supports our local affiliates through educational training, resources, programming, financial, and advisory support. 1 in 5 people live with a mental illness. That's nearly 1 million people in the state of Wisconsin. These are our neighbors, our coworkers, friends, and family. Due to stigma, access to care, and financial constraints, more than half of people with a mental health condition do not receive the treatment they need and deserve.
And it's multifaceted because people living with a mental illness sometimes have stigma and don't want to reach out for help because it seems like they don't want to identify as somebody that has a mental health diagnosis. And then once they get to the point where they really feel like they need that support and help, it's sometimes very hard to receive that help. There's limited amount of providers, and there's a limited amount of resources. And then, unfortunately, in our state, when if you wait too late, sometimes you have a mental health crisis. And there's limited places for us to go to receive care when you have a mental health crisis.
What is NAMI Wisconsin doing to help people who live with a mental illness? We support our many local affiliates across the state and are working towards starting local NAMI chapters in counties and regions who do not have a NAMI affiliate. We train people to provide crucial support groups and educational classes in their local communities. We advocate for mental health on the state and local levels of government. We host educational awareness events such as our annual conference, Action on the Square Advocacy Day, and NAMI Walks Wisconsin. We receive calls and emails on our support and referral line to help connect people with resources and answer questions about Wisconsin's mental health system. We coordinate trainings for law enforcement officers on how to improve outcomes of interactions with people who are experiencing a mental health crisis. We create and distribute resources for people who don't know where to turn.
It's important to be connected as a family with NAMI because even today, not necessarily do many people understand what these serious mental illnesses are and how it affects the individual whom you knew in a different way prior to the manifestation of all the various aspects of a serious mental illness.
I am so proud of our ability to have a true impact on people that are the greatest needs. The community we serve is a vulnerable community, and their families are really struggling on how to take care of their loved ones.
Please consider bringing hope and recovery to those in Wisconsin who are affected by mental illness. Donate or get involved with NAMI Wisconsin today. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about our organization. For more information, visit www.namiwisconsin.org.